Hello everyone, how's it going? Sorry, just sorting things out. Well, here we are. It's a surprising me anyway. It's a little surprising, the lineup. I didn't think it'd be as strong, particularly when you're reading about COVID running riot through the. But I mean, we're definitely not taking it lightly. But I think with when we got beat by Wigan years ago in the cup, I don't think Pep wants to take it too lightly. It's a big game. The Swindon fans are up for it, which you'd expect. Yeah, so if you look at our lineup, we got Bernardo, we got Palmer, we got Jesus. I mean, I could have seen Palmer playing even if we had a full fit squad. I could have seen Stefan playing with a full fit squad. It's nice to see Walker back, first game back since being out. He has an Aki centre half. I mean, Aki did save us against Arsenal, to be fair, with that goal line clearance. Good to see Gundogan back in. Why is he playing De Bruyne, Rodri? I don't think you need strongest midfielders they've taken, because there's gonna be a physical element to this. A lot of kicks, a lot of hard challenges. But here we go, it's kickoff time. Yes, their manager might be good. He's not met Pep. I do like that City's third strip. It's odd to see without the badge though. And we're off. I'm expecting Swindon to come out us quite a bit. I don't think they'll keep up with our energy for the whole game. Took a ball by De Bruyne. First shot straight away, Palmer. Deflection takes it over, 50 seconds in. Palmer did well there. Defender did well as well. I do like seeing Gundogan or De Bruyne in midfield for us. There's teams like this, teams that you know you're going to have like 80% of the ball. Why not put them both on? Walker gives the ball away midfield. Aki comes in and clears out Walker on the ball. I don't think that was needed by Aki either, just whacking out a play. I think he could have taken control of the situation a bit better. Well, I mean, got the ball away from them. That was nice from Cancelo. Kept the ball well with two Swindon players closing down on that left-hand side. Roger keeping the ball, as you'd expect. Riding that Swindon challenge. So Jesus has started on the left, interestingly. Palmer's on the right. I mean, they look like they're going to try and break pretty quick, Swindon. You know, playing counter. They've had a couple of chances there, just the end product. I'm only 4 minutes in. Cancelo again attacking that left-hand side. He cut it back beautifully across the box, straight into the middle of it near the penalty area to Bernardo. And Bernardo just first time hit over the bar. He had more time, I think. He didn't have to rush it. Yeah, look at that space he's got. And he should have done better. Looked like he was a little bit hesitant. I would have just put my foot through it rather than try and place it like he did. De Bruyne tried to whip in the box, then was left foot first time on the left hand side. I don't know why players do that. They trip a play and then stick their hands out. Refs are always going to give a free kick. I think it's going to be a good game, this. Swindon have had a couple of good breaks. That's our ball. Came off the Swindon last, but it's a throw-in. Our left-hand side. Cancelo defending that well. I mean, Palmer did kind of well and kind of bad as well. He tried to play it out, I think. But he put in his foot 3 times, which is nice on the edge of our box. And then they whip across him from the left-hand side, and Cancelo just puts his body in the way. Nice, Cancelo gives it back to Jesus. Brian has it. Giving a goal kick. Jesus doesn't look at it. He's trying on that left-hand side, but he's not been effective as he usually on the right. Time wasting already after 9 minutes. Taking the piss. Oh, that just to kick the ball out play. There's no on the London bench. Did he got a sub on the subcoats? I guess it saves you having to buy one for every player. Walker tried to feed a ball through to Palmer there. Nearly got it through to him. We're just playing key ball on the right now. Bernardo back post towards Jesus. Can't keep it in. Another goal kick. Keeper played themselves into trouble. Keeper tried to clear it, went straight to De Bruyne, who gave it to Gundogan, who couldn't get a shot away. Oh, I think it was Jesus actually, who gave it back to De Bruyne. Couldn't try and couldn't get a shot away, he was blocked. After a shot 1-2 with Bernardo. We have a corner now. Right hand side. We got some big players. We've got Ruben, Rodrigo, and Aki in there. You know, we got some height. Oh, Palmer's poor header. Gives them a chance to clear it. Palmer's poor touch again. It's Bernardo, who actually keeps hold of the ball. Don't know how he did that. Did really well, Bernardo, to keep that in. And now Cancelo has the edge of the box. Going for the shot. Stuffs it wide. Hey Leo, how's it going? No, not the actual game, I'm afraid. Can't do that. It's on ITV though, if you got ITV. Handball by Jesus. Actually a pretty good game so far. One 0 And out of Silva. That was nice. Who was that? Palmer. Yeah, Palmer on that right hand side. It's a great goal. That's what I've been saying for months as well. We need more plays in the 6-yard box. We've not done that enough this season at all. Palmer does great. Bernardo straight into the 6-yard box. Good goal. And I think Palmer's had a mixed first half so far. Aki did well there. Aki didn't have the pace, but defended it quite well. He held him up. Goes out for a throw, not corner. So The City throw now inside the Swindon half, just. And they're trying to play out from the back and did it alright. It was just a lazy pass, I'd say. Oh, that made it to and sell outside of the foot like we've seen a couple of times this season. Doesn't come off this time. Doesn't hit it well enough. Kind of mishit it. On Jesus there. Hayden looks, he's looked like a threat all game. At least with an early goal, we've shut the crowd up. We've stopped the adrenaline. So all in all, the Master much a better start. Bernardo again with another chance. So I think Walker chipped it up to Palmer. Defender gets their first, heads it back to the keeper. Bernardo intercepts. And I think he's trying to lob him. But he's got too much on it. He should have just hit it. Bernardo's had 2 glorious chances. He scored, but he's had 2 great chances as well. Jesus now on the edge of the box. Gives it to Kev. Puts it out wide to Walker. Getting back to De Bruyne. Going all the way left to Cancelo. Takes on Hayden. And gives it to Gundogan. Tries to get in the box. Collection. And Swindon clear. But now Aki has it on the halfway line. Cancelo again with a pass outside to the foot. Doesn't come off. And that's the 3rd one he's tried. Might be Walker's first game in over a month. Walker's close too. Realised I need to change the score, don't I? And then hit save on it. There we go. Now it's updated. Rodgers done well there. Get Walker forward. Poor pass from him. He tried to fire it into Kev, but got ahead of him. Now Swindon goal kick. Jesus closing down the Swindon defender, and again they've given the ball away. De Bruyne had a chance from about 12 yards with his left foot. Didn't connect well enough with it. Easy save for the keeper. And that final ball again, Swindon just not quite working out. Aki's done well on that left side of defence. Walker just dancing on the ball. I will say in a lot of ways, this has been been a good game for us. Usually when you play the teams in the lower divisions. You know, and I know Swindon are playing well. They're pushing for promotion. And if they carry on going the way they are, they'll probably get it. You know, I think they won the last game. Was it Northampton 5-2? On New Year's Day. So they have been playing some good football. And they have tried to pass out from the back this game, but they're not really pressing hard. You know, they're not really combative like you'd expect from their lower league teams. You know, usually when you play teams like this, you're expecting a hard tackle quite often, like every 5 minutes. But they've not done anything like that. You know, they're just trying to go and play football. So fair play to Swindon for that, but it does suit us a little bit more because we've got so much time on the ball. You know, the players just coming back in, like, you know, like Palmer and Walker. They've not had to work too hard. So in a lot of ways, this is turning out to be a pretty decent game for us to take part in. We should probably be 3 or 4-0 up already. They're going to play themselves into trouble again with the keeper. He did well that time. Put out from the back quite well. So now they have a free kick on the right. Cancelo gave the free kick away. And they've loaded that box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Swindon players. At least 12 yards out there. Bro, they've really gone for numbers in that box. I think they see this is kind of a weak spot for us. Roger closing down is, and the keeper's got it now, the Swindon keeper, so we're defending that well. Now thanks to a cutout from Bernardo, the keeper has it again. I think if we keep running that keeper, he's going to keep making mistakes. He's not good at being rushed on the ball. Not enjoying it. I don't think he's their first choice keeper, though. Not that it makes a difference, I suppose, but some keepers are just not as comfortable on the ball as others. I think when you're playing in the League 1, League 2, I don't necessarily think you need to be as a goalkeeper. Or ball from Rodri. Aki's forced just to hit it upfield. Quintero lets it run out for a throw. Gives that throw to Aki. Aki over the top for Palmer. Palmer goes down in the box, but I think it might have just been a low collision. I think he just fell away on his back and went over. Let's keep it taking the mick. It's 2. Keeper's having a nightmare. What are they doing? And it's 2. Keeper just played him into all kinds of trouble. Their captain's going crazy. The keeper just saying, clear it, just kick it. Even the manager's like, why are you not kicking it upfield? Wait, that should deflate the Swindon players and the fans, unless they get a goal here. Nah, too hard a pass. Poor pass in the final third. I mean, he had Aki and Diaz on him as well, so I mean, even if he got that ball, it was going to be tough unless he took it first time, and I don't think he was in any position to do that. I think a third goal before half-time just absolutely kills this tie. I mean, they've had the moment, Swindon. They've all been on the counter-attack. And they have played some nice football at the back. It's just under pressure, that keeper's just had a couple of nightmares. Oh, Palmer's done well there, get away from 2 Swindon players. Still got it. And De Bruyne chips it into the box. Walker's pace is going to bail us out anytime there. Oh, Stefan's having a nightmare. Let's not do that again. Don't need to give silly goals away. I mean, they... No. No, Bernardo on the left-hand side. Nice back heel to Jesus. Jesus running the defence in the box. Tries to give it to Rodri. Or pass. I was Gundogan trying to give it to her. Rodri was the one coming in for the tackle. Now Rodri has it. Gundogan. Gonna go out left, I think. Yeah, to Cancelo. Goes onto his left. Cuts it across the 6-yard box. Then to get it clear. Just about. Diaz on the halfway line heads it to Rodri, who volleys it to Stefan, who gives it back to Diaz. And he gives it Kev. He's yelling at Aki to go further left. Gundogan tries the diagonal pass to Ahmed, and we get a corner. Well defended that. No nonsense. Just head it out. Don't need to give it another cheap goal away. I'll talk about the third strip. I don't mind it. It is weird not seeing the badge on the front, but you know, why not mix up? Scramble in the box from Rodri's header, and then clear it for a throw on the left-hand side. Cancelo takes to Bernardo, gives it back to Cancelo, gives it back to Bernardo, gives it further back to Rodri. Goes far right. Kev, he heads it to Diaz. He gives it back to Kev. Goes further right to Palmer. He whips the ball in back post. Well defended corner. Jesus was coming on the end of that. But Hayden, he's played well, Hayden, actually. He's getting up and down that pitch quite well. I think Hayden's had a good half for them. He's been very busy down that left. Jesus is keeping him busy. And said I did really well to keep hold of the ball. And Gundogan switches play to Walker on the right. The crowd have gone flat. There's not really much going on in terms of sound. I think their players are a little bit deflated. Bernardo's offside. He might be on. It's close. Keeper saves though. Bit of confidence from the keeper. Even though it wasn't accounted anyway. Roger did really well. Turn it backward towards Diaz. And now Cancelo has it on the left. Cancelo's seen a lot of the ball this game. We did expect. He sees a lot of the ball anyway. I think the defence in general has played quite well. They've handled them counter-attacks really well. Swindon have helped. Their final ball has not been particularly great. But I think our defence is still handling it quite well. I think having Walker's pace at the back is extra insurance. It just feels like right now we're winning every second ball. Gundogan going to get a shot away. Now Jesus has it on the left. Couple of chances to get a shot away. Gundogan, ball just wouldn't set for him. A bounce, or he gave it out right to De Bruyne. He whips it across the 6-yard box, but there's no one there. Jesus recovered on the left-hand side. Now we recycle it back through De Bruyne on the right. And here's Palmer again. Giving it to De Bruyne. Looks for Bernardo. Defended well. Keeper did well too. He just cleared it and didn't try anything cute. They've given a free kick for that. Come on, ref. Diaz was just stronger then. And then have a free kick just inside their own half. Diaz doesn't try anything cute. He just kicks out of play. And then have a throw-in. About midway inside the City half. They've taken it quick. Got a lot of space here. It's Gladwin didn't try and hit it then, edge of the box. He whips it right across that 6-yard box. Walker gets in front of his man and clears it for a corner. Good ball though. Would have been a tap-in if Walker wasn't there. Good play by Swindon, that. Great ball corner. Jesus just heads it. Wait for a throw. Almost level with the City box. Hey, how's it going? See you. But at the moment, I do think this game has suited us a little bit. Swindon are playing clean football. If it was more physical, I'd be a little bit concerned. But they're trying to play out from the back, play with pace. Fair play to Swindon for that. Not too bad. But I think that's going to play in our hands a little bit. That's what teams in the Premier League tend to do. I know off. Good. You're not watching the game? I think it's been alright so far. We should be 3 or 4-0 up. But I mean, again, they've had a couple of good chances attacking as well. With 4 minutes to go until half time. And we're just seeing it out now till then. I think a third goal kills it. The crowd's gone flat. I think their players have gone pretty flat. They're having their moments, but when they've not got the ball, there's no energy there really. And we can just play around them. Now Palmer's running at the Swindon defence. Inside the box. Got it back to Walker. Rodri. Back to Walker. He's going to give it to Palmer. Trying to get an opening for that cross. He can't. Just getting back to Walker. Does cross it in. Good ball in. Doesn't quite reach Bernardo though. Ake's out muscled. And now Diaz finds himself 1-on-1. And Cancelo got back in time. Diaz held him up quite well though, and it was a 1-on-1. It's just our players came back really quick, our defense. Cancelo gets there. That's what I mean. They've had their chances. They've been in good positions. They're just not. They've just not quite made that right decision or had the right touch. But if he'd just run at Diaz there, we could have been in a bit of trouble. If Diaz fouls him, he's off. It's a red card. I think I would have just knocked the ball in front and gone. I think that's what I would have done. But Diaz did well to hold him up. Cancelo got back really well. Hey, how's it going? Well, Swindon, fair play, like I said, they're playing really well. They're surprisingly, wow, Ake did really well. Back post, head that across. Ake did really well to keep that in. It's a magnificent ball in. Right through the 6-yard box. Bender touches it, goal. Striker touches it, goal. It missed everyone. Cancelo nearly. Even ITV gave that a goal. That was so close. Oh. If that had gone in. Yeah, their keeper does not like being on the ball. A couple of the Swindon players yelling at him again. Just kick it into the middle. All he needs to do, kick it long, kick it in the middle. Every time Bernardo closes him down, he panics. Yeah, even ITV gave that as a goal then. They thought he went in. It was a great hit. Roger straight through to Jesus. He's played well, him, that Hayden. He's played really well, him, Hayden. He's had Jesus all game. Good defending that. What's Rodri doing there? Walker has a shot on the City goal. Definitely keeps it calm. And it's going to be 2-0 at half time. Just Cancelo hit it 25 yards out. It's an absolute screamer, to be fair to him. 25 yards out outside of the foot, and only just it hits the side netting. But keeper, I don't think the keeper would have saved it. It was top corner. It would have been close. But everyone thought it was in because it hit the side netting. It looked like it went in. A couple of the City players celebrated. ITV gave it as a goal, but it went wide. Just 1 minute of added time, and it's half time now. Half time. Referee calls it. Yeah, that's half time. So, all in all, good first half. I think Swindon have done well. I think they're in League 1. Are they Swindon? League 2? Pretty sure what league they're in. Their keeper's had a few nightmares. He's not been able to clear it. They've been trying to play out the back, which you got to admire. You're going to play out the back against us because we will close you down all game. But their keeper trying to play a few short passes, giving it away a couple of times. I think he got away with it once, but the second time he didn't. When it fell to De Bruyne. And Jesus took his goal really well. Inside of the far corner, slides it under. Great goal. And a couple of their players have been yelling at their keeper just to clear it long each time. Hey, Torin, how's it going? It is on ITV, he might not have ITV. Alright, if he doesn't have ITV, he doesn't have it. I don't know what you all think you are watching it, whether you... I think it's been a decent game. I just think that first goal killed it a little bit for Swindon, and that second goal definitely deflated them for about 10 minutes. That Hayden on their right back, he looks pretty good. He's kept Jesus out a bit. Done really well against him. He looks comfortable on the ball too. Looks like he's got a bit of pace. He's been getting forward a little bit. Their striker's a little bit isolated. But there's a moment when he was one-on-one with Diaz, and if he just hits it in front and runs at him, anything could have happened. If Diaz misses the tackle, sending off, back in the game. I'd still feel comfortable with 10 players. But if they're playing 2 up front, it may change a few things for us. Then Cancel's passing's been a bit off. He's tried the outside of the foot a few times, like we've seen in the Premier League. Not quite worked out. That shot from the edge of the box hit the side net and it was close. Really close. I thought Palmer's done alright. Maybe keeps the ball a bit too much. He's played really well. He's had some good crosses with the left foot from the right. De Bruyne's put in a couple of good balls. Aki's done alright. Centre half in the left side. It's good to have Walker back. Just for his pace. His pace alone is enough to help us out. Like, he defends it really well. And it's a good recovery system. Even if he doesn't get the tackle and he's quick enough to get back. But no, that's a good first half, I think. But like I said as well, midway through, I think Swindon are kind of playing into our way. I was expecting a more physical approach to the game, but they've tried to play it through. Pass it round at the back, play through our midfield. And I don't think you're going to beat us that way. Not with a stronger team we had. Maybe not expecting such a strong team. I wasn't expecting a strong team. I mean, all of them 11 players are first team players. I was expecting a couple of youth team, a couple of reserves. Gives me a little bit more hope for the Chelsea game coming up next week. Because now I know that the entire first team isn't out with COVID. No. Because I think if we beat Chelsea next Saturday, I think we're probably going to win the Premier League unless something catastrophic happens. Like an even worse COVID outbreak that gets the whole squad. But I've also said previously as well that we've probably got the best squad to deal with the COVID outbreak. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that we haven't. We've got a huge squad. We've got like 20 midfielders. Yeah, we're missing Mahrez now with the African Cup of Nations, but he's the only one. But yeah, goals so far. Bernardo Silva, nice little tap in. After good work from Palmer on the right hand side. After he beats his man, whips the ball in across 6-yard box. Like I said, the other one was the keeper, panicking on the ball. He's done it all game so far. All that first half, keeper just panicked. Doesn't like being run at. And Bernardo is just closing him down every time he gets a touch. And I think we could be 3 or 4-0 up. Actually, Cole won 3 cups. That's crazy. More than some teams have won in the history. Including us. I think we've won it like 3 or 4 times. Maybe a few more. It's such a good ball by Palmer that it's such a good play. Stands the defender up, goes past him. Got so much space, and he's got that extra burst of speed as well. Looks like every time he takes on his man, he hits the acceleration button, and he just gains 5 yards. Just when the fans in the background waving. Ashley Cole talking. I guess kids will be kids. Yeah, because Bernard, they're showing a goal here, our second. Bernardo instantly on top of the keeper. He gives it to the defender. Gives it back to the keeper. He just lashes at it. There's no control over the clearance. It's De Bruyne. Then comes back to De Bruyne from Jesus. Back to Jesus. Goal. Just kick it along. And there were a couple of Swindon players, and including the manager during that first half, having a go at the keeper. Just telling him, kick it long, kick it long. And that's going to get you in your head. So I'm not expecting any changes at halftime from either team, really. I'd make a couple of changes, I think, if I was on the City dugout. You don't need all these players out on that pitch now. I think you can rest a couple. I think you can take out... I'd probably drop De Bruyne. He's had a good first half. I just mean give him a rest. So far, so good, though. With a few minutes till the second half starts. I don't know what Swindon could do. I mean, they've just asked the question there on ITV, what would you do? And they've said, stick at it, believe in yourself. I guess that's true, but for me, I'm watching them and they're doing it in phases. So, I mean, I'm not saying they've got fitness like us or our energy, but they're kind of closing down once every 4 passages of play. When they're on the ball, they look quick, they look good. Off the ball, they're just letting us play through them. There's no challenges coming in on the halfway line. Our defense pushing up. Our midfielders are just chilling with it, playing around them. That's when it looks like we've got an extra man. Yeah, I just think both teams go again. What more can you do? I think I should probably send a little tweet out. I do think that's been a good first half. I said I was expecting a little bit more physical. Teams are back out. Ready to start that second half. It will be great if Palmer goes on to play for us more regular like Foden does. You know, I can see us breaking in someone from the academy every season. But you got to think as well, when Foden came through, we had Sancho. And Pep wanted to keep hold of him. Because we'd have Sancho and Foden in the team now. I want to see that McAtee play. Wouldn't mind him bringing him on in the second half here. I think if we get an early third, he probably will. Here we go, about to kick off again. There we go, second half starts. Swindon go immediately long. Tell you what. That's a better ball from De Bruyne to the right there. Palmer was he had what his defender one-on-one. Sloppy touch and a sloppy pass from Walker gives Swindon the ball, but his pace gets him in the way again. Again, his pace is recovery. Even if he has a poor touch like he just did and a poor pass, his pace saves him. The way Swindon have got to look at it is they've got nothing to lose. I just go out. You know, you get beat 10-0, who cares? Just go for it. Sure, it's on ITV. I think it's also on ESPN. I think. In Americas. But it's on ITV, the game. If you're in the UK. A little bit of pinball in the box, but Swindon clear it. And Walker just chilling with it. He's giving it to Palmer, who looks hungry. He looks like he wants to play, so he's running it defense every opportunity he gets, which he should be doing. What Sterling Mahrez do, or when they're playing well, is what they do. They just run at the defenders. If they lose the ball, who cares? You go again. You're going to get past them eventually. That Hayden's containing Jesus there on the left really well. But Jesus isn't a left winger, he's a right winger. He can still use his left foot though. Walker went past his man, then tries to hit from 30 yards. Defender's leaning into him, he had no chance. Gone well wide. I think it nearly hit the corner flag. Rodri's just too calm on the ball. Being pushed and being challenged like that, but he just keeps out of it, he doesn't care. Palmer's good on the right now. He's got Walker running through. Oh, I should have given it to Walker. Then tries to cut it back. Now giving it to De Bruyne. Cancelo looking for a shot again. Went left, went right, went left. And the referee's giving a free kick. I think he's saying that Cancelo pushed him. Which it did look like he did. But better defending from Swindon. They were out quick to Cancelo there. This time keeper just immediately goes long when he's being pushed. As Cancelo brings the ball down, Roger gives it to Aki, who gives it to Diaz. He gives it out right. Walker. LeBron goes back to Aki. I think Aki's done well. Our players are just finding too much space everywhere. Bernardo's well offside. Yeah, and he gave it as well. Nice chest though by, I mean, I think it was his chest. I don't think it was his arm. From Gundogan. Yes, it's Bernardo, who knew he was offside, but he still took the shot anyway. I'd do the same. He knew. Keeper's miscontrolled it. Bernardo's on him. And keeper kicks out for a throw again. A foul on Cancelo on the left. I think it could. I think it was a 50-50. I think the fact that Cancelo went down. Jesus is offside. Otherwise, he was one-on-one with the keeper. I think he's telling him to do it quicker. Aki did really well there. I think he was fouled. I think he was pushed into when he challenged for the ball there. But, you know, he stood up, stayed on his feet. He defended it quite well. But now some quick passes from Swindon. Oh, come on, that's a dive. It looked like a dive. Cancelo's getting booked. Because Cancelo's told him to get a pair of glasses. It's blatant. Yeah, I mean, it looked like a dive to me, but he did tell the referee to get a pair of glasses. I think he was questioning his eyesight, and he's lucky not to get a booking there. I think if that's in the Premier League, it's a straight booking. Even though these are Premier League referees who usually referee the Premier League team games in the FA Cup and League Cup. They tend to pick a referee from that division, like the highest team. But I think Cancelo one more foul, anything he's in the book here. It's unnecessary as well. You don't need to do it. And Walker's got tons and tons of space here, just inside the Swindon half. Arm now goes inside, hits it left foot. Ooh! Took a deflection. It's a corner. Well, Palmer hit it from about 30 yards out, takes deflection, and it kind of did a dip. Yeah, it takes a wicked deflection. Otherwise, I think it was going well wide. Wait, dips just over crossbar, just wide of post, kind of like at the angle. That's going to be a De Bruyne corner in front of the City fans. Our big boys are attacking it from the 18-yarder. Just misses Rodri. Armour tries to give it back to Jesus. Never going to work. That chip over the defense like that has to be pinpoint. I thought Rodri could have won that header. I think maybe he should have won that header from that corner. But we go with the goalkeeper who's moved the ball 3 times again. 6-yard box. Just kick the ball. There you go. He's unlucky there. Roger did well. Oof. City played out of trouble. The ball wasn't quite good enough from Cancelo to Jesus. Swindon have it. Aki breaks up that counter attack. He had to as well. And Walker has it on the right. Gives it inside to Bernardo. Gives it back to Walker. Gives it back to Rodri. He goes left. Cancelo, but goes all the way to De Bruyne. Gives it inside to Cancelo. De Bruyne back to the middle. And halfway line to Diaz. Nice 1-2 between Cancelo and Jesus. Means Cancelo was on the left-hand side and he had one defender to beat. Good defending. Slides in, gets the ball out for a throw. Which I think Cancelo's going to take. That's it, look how it's all about City. Best team in all the land. Probably. At the moment, anyway. Kev. So far, the second half's been no surprise. Pretty much how the first half's gone. In fact, I'd argue this when they've seen less of the ball this second half. Oof. That's a heavy collision. He's taking out Palmer there. Oh, it's not Palmer, it's gone out. It's a Bernardo. Oh, it's De Bruyne. I didn't notice it was De Bruyne. Looked like it was a Bernardo or Palmer. This is what I mean. This is what I was saying in the first half about Swindon being physical. I would have expected that earlier on in the game. Getting shown that goal from Bernardo from Palmer as well. Great play from Palmer. Nice 1-2 from De Bruyne for Jesus in the second. He took a little bit of bang on the head, but he's fine. He's up. And we need him for the Chelsea game next week. This is why I don't understand he didn't take him off. Don't need to risk it. Take him off. It's when they have Hayden lay down behind the wall. Just chilling. Who started that? Who was the first team that did that? I think it was against us. They did it. Was it Bournemouth? I tell you what, that's a great goal. Under one, 3-0. Free kick, 30 yards out, kills it. Round the wall, near post. Keeper doesn't get there. Yeah, it does go around the wall. Keeper's got to be doing better. Wall's got to be doing better. What a free kick that is, though. That's game over. Yeah, shocking. You got to rush yourself if the keeper set the wall properly. And now be surprised if City don't make a few changes. I'd be very surprised if City don't make changes. Because it looks like if any of these get injured, we're not going to want to replace them for the Chelsea game next week. Now Bernardo has it. About 35 yards out. He gives it left to Gundogan. Gives it again to Jesus. That's a pen, that. It's a pen. It is, it's a pen. He fouls him. No one's complaining. Jesus won it. Jesus taking it. It'd be nice to see Jesus score because he's had a rough time on that left-hand side. I think Hayden's played really well against him. So I think if he gets this goal, give him a little bit more of a confidence boost in the game. Keeper saves it. That's going to give the keeper some... I'd give the keeper some confidence. He's had a bad game. We've never been great at penalties anyway. We've been awful with penalties over the last few years. But it fires up the crowd. It was a poor penalty. It wasn't in the corner. It's low. Keeper dived early and he still kicked it that way. Poor pen. I don't understand this stop and start. I know Jorginho always scores his. I think that joke shouldn't be allowed to do it. But just put your foot through it. Like I said, I don't think Jesus has had a good game. Really don't. I know he scored in the first half and he took his goal well, but overall, he's not been effective on that left like he is usually on the right. Swindon playing out from the back again, done really well. And that's a foul, and that's a yellow. Roger just pushed him. And that's what City do under Pep quite a lot. When people say we take that professional foul. Nandinho made a career of it. It's a blatant push, to be fair. A high defensive line that we've got. Aki defends well near post. Nice little free kick though, chips it over the top, right hand side. Tries to cut it back. Aki gets his head on it. Yeah, it's good defending from Aki. Swindon corner. And since the penalty save, they're a little bit more fired up. That was a nice clearance from De Bruyne near post. Now Jesus is running with it. Got Walker on the right. Giving it De Bruyne on the left. Don't Walker in the box at the moment. De Bruyne's lack of pace Again, I hate him coming away with the ball. He kicks it along to Simpson, who lost the flight of the ball. And then Diaz has given him back. It's not a pen, that. Simpson's gone down in the box with Aki and Diaz closing him down, but he was just... I think he was just tired. What's happened to Hayden there? Hayden's gone down. No, it's not pen. It was Roger and Diaz, he was in between. The Browns being subbed good. I made that sub like 10 minutes ago. McAtee's on, who I like to see. I think he needs to put a bit of weight on. Just under 25 minutes to go. Plus added time, of course. But we're just playing keep ball at the moment, and that's all we need to do. We're 3-0 up. We've done the hard work. That's a wild pass from Cancelo. Walker kept it in. And Diaz has it. Walker's not even trying to go for it. He's got all that space in front. He's got like 30 yards in space in front of him and he doesn't even try and go into it. I think it tells you everything we need to know about this game now. Has it. Yeah, that McAtee's gone up front. He's gone in the middle. Cancelo lost it. Now Simpson's running at Aki. Rodri got back. Swindon are now playing a bit further up. They're playing a little bit more forward. Well, like I said, they've been doing it in bursts. I said it at half time. But now they're no longer closing Stefan down. They just did it, and then they're not doing it again. They just got to keep it going. I think they've done well, Swindon. It's all about KDB. KDB's best player in the world for me. Has been for years. Well, best midfielder in the world. I'm gonna say that he deserves player of the season. I think Salah probably deserves it in the Premier League. But I think De Bruyne is just world class. So yeah, best midfielder in the world, at least. I'm not gonna join Jaggen for best strike because I haven't, well, best forward, I've no idea. McAtee did well there. He turned really well on the ball, got inside the box. He just couldn't get the shot away. Look how he was trying to prod it with his left and he just couldn't get to it. Defender did well. I mean, he's pushing him all over the place. I said when he came on, I think he needs a bit more weight on him, a bit more strength. A couple of Swindon changes. I think Swindon are just trying to get more energy on the ball because then they can probably see that they're not running as much. I think just finishing this game 3-1, if Swindon just get a goal, I think it'd be huge for them. I think it'd be a massive confidence booster for them going into the end of the season, second half. Keeper's definitely learned his lesson now and just kicking it long every time. I think our defence is seeing more of the ball than our midfield and our forwards now. Nice nutmeg there from Palmer to Bernardo. McAtee back to Palmer. Ake driving through the middle. Ake, he did really well there. Bernardo tried to cut it in to the left, but doesn't quite get there. McAtee recycles the ball. We've got it again. That was a good drive from Ake. I think Ake's had a good game. Usually quick to criticise, but he's had a good game, Ake. And I don't think he's had much help from Cancelo either. No, he's been left one-on-one a few times. Cancelo again giving the ball away. No, I think it was Bernardo this time. Roger comes away with the ball, well played. Gives it to Gundogan. Gives it to McAtee, who can't quite sort his feet out, but Gundogan has it, edge of the box. Hits it left. Keeper gets down a bit late, but he saves it. Out for a corner. But yeah, he fired the pass into McAtee. Couldn't quite set his feet up properly. Balls back to Gundogan, edge of the box, left foot. Tries to curl it in far post. Keeper dives a bit late, but bounce nearly gets him. Out for a corner. I love Gundogan. Never lets you down, Gundogan. He's solid. Never lets you down. I don't think I've ever seen him have a bad performance. He just does his job. Just does his job, moves on. Which is what you want. Now Palmer's doing a bit of a dancing in the box. Gives it to McAtee. Left foot. Over the bar. Gonna let him have that. Not too bad. Good idea. Swindon Man City, £10. Well, they do it a lot, don't they? And I think these low, like, people will always tell you, if you buy in half and half scarves, you're not really a proper fan. But I mean, as a City fan, I get told I'm not a proper fan every day anyway. But I think with the low, like when you're in the FA Cup, when you play teams like Swindon or Bury or Wigan or any of them, I think in a half and half scarf, if it's supporting the club, why not? Every little bit of money helps. I remember back in the days when City were crap, and we were at Main Road and we were in like the first and second division, and buckets would be going around the stadium to give money to Wigan and Bury and people, like the other teams. Teams in Greater Manchester. It's good, even though we were crap, we were still doing that. What you want? Nah. Bernardo just couldn't get his feet either. He was in the 6-yard box with the ball and just never had it under control. Him and Palmer have linked up well. Bernardo and Palmer linked up really, really well. I mean, you can again say it's just Swindon, but Palmer's done a good job. Scammers. No, it's not scamming. I mean, I would never buy a scarf or anything from outside the ground. Usually the ones on the ground premises are the ones paying the club to do it as well. But if you get someone just on a regular street in the town centre, I wouldn't get it from them. But you want to get it from the in the ground. At least the club have given them the authority to do it. They're getting something back from it. Good save from the keeper there. Gundogan had it on the right near post. Saves. Now we're just cutting them apart, Swindon. But there's 15 minutes left. I think they're probably tired. You can see this game's out of reach. And we're just pulling them all over the place. I actually think Gundogan might have been trying to cut that back across the 6-yard box. He didn't quite make it. Was in centre. Oh, if it's in the centre, then you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, don't get it from the centre. They're probably more like, well, maybe not scammers. I'm not gonna go that far, but I know, like when you go to the Etihad, there's always those ones with the half and half scarves or scarves in general. Just as you go in the ground, like I said, they're the ones licensed to do it, and they have to pay this team to do it. So at least it's kind of supporting. I'd never wear half and half scarf anyway. I think the only scarf I've got, I've had for a few years now, is got Guardiola on it, I think. Pretty sure it's Guardiola. I think it's when he first signed. I can't remember the last time I wore it. I've got a huge winter coat now, so I don't need a scarf. Oh, Rodgers lost it in the halfway line. Here it is. Is their big chance, Swindon? They've scored. McCurdy gets his goal. I know that was going to happen eventually. And Swindon lose it. There we go. That'd be a big goal for them. Big confidence boost. Yeah, I mean, it's soft. It's a soft goal, but the one thing we've always lacked is pace. And I've said it all game. Ake's been just left isolated by Cancelo. Yeah, Rodri should have done better there. But Cancelo is like 40 yards behind McCurdy when he shoots there. With no left back. That counter-attack was always on if they won in the halfway line. Roger gave the ball away. And Stefan should have saved that, probably. I think that's poor from Stefan. I don't know why he's not going with his feet. It looks like he's just trying to get down low and save with his hands for some reason. Off goal, but what are you going to do? You know, that's made their night. There you go. McCurdy thinks he's just won the league with that goal. Going mental. Don't mind that. Now we just got to keep ball for 10 minutes. Just kill it off. Don't do anything stupid. If they get a second, I'll tell you. Walker playing himself into trouble. The referee gave a free kick there. And do you know what? That's not a free kick, I don't think. He fucked Walker for that. That's crazy. I'm with Walker there. I don't think it's a free kick. But Walker did it himself. He played himself into so much trouble. You can hear football from here. Well, you can hear the Swindon. I'm right next to Old Trafford, so whenever United play, I can always hear the opposition fans. Old Trafford. It was great when City played there. I could just hear the City fans singing "All They Give Was a Wave." I loved that. I thought it was amazing. All they give was a wave. But yeah, I can hear Old Trafford from mine really loud. Time for us to play kill game now, just time waste. Mm. Yeah, that's perked the Swindon fans up. Rightly so. They should probably celebrate that goal like they won, like they're beating us here. It's pretty big. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend we're not that kind of team that if you score against, gonna go crazy. I'd be doing the same. Oh, that's a great ball from Gundogan to Palmer. Should have put it in the box first time there. McAtee was waiting from the 6-yard box and Palmer took an extra touch. Hit it. Oh, that's a great goal from Palmer, in fairness. I gotta change the scores. That's a great goal from Palmer. But he still took a touch too many. I think it hits the stanchion, doesn't it? Goes in like crossbar and post. Bernardo tries to shoot. Oh, hits bar and post. I think it hits bar, then post, then goes in. Yeah, it is. Bar, then post, then in. That's match one. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is a pretty nice thing if you can hear it. I'm not sure how much, because like I said, I live right next to Old Trafford. So whenever United are playing at home, the traffic here is horrific. So many people around. But one of the things that I heard a lot of people commenting, friends and that going on about, oh, you know, when COVID and that hit proper and there were no fans at the stadium, they were complaining about football taking priority over everything else. But that's not the case. But the thing you're not realizing is that how much the economy football gives, particularly the local areas, how much local transport benefits financially. Fans getting trams, buses, trains. Tickets would be much higher if it wasn't for things like that happening on match days. Local businesses like, I don't know, chip shops, pie shops, whatever, local restaurants. And when City left Main Road, a lot of companies went under. These companies need football. Their keepers had a right shocker. But yeah, I mean, local transport does need football, and local businesses need football. So I never buy into people being like, oh, you know, football fans are this, football fans are that, and we should just ban football. Need it. I can only imagine how much money footballers give in tax as well every year. It'll be hundreds of millions, maybe not that much. I don't know, but it's going to be a lot of tax. Already down in the centre half, yeah. Looks like he's got cramp. But he got his goal. He's well happy about that. Worst looking Poznan I've ever seen. What these youngsters are in the start of the second half. If we go out, we go out. Give them a chance. Palmer's coming off. He's had a great game. I don't know why he's taking Palmer off. He should take Jesus off or Gundogan or someone. Or Rodri, who's on a yellow. Got subs now. Good, he's got a problem. I think he's been subbed off. Look his goal. Well, let's have a look at this. Oh, definitely needs to be saving that. Yeah, he looks very, very happy for scoring. Good for him. I don't think I'd be happy if we give him a second goal. And there's no need to. Throwing. Halfway line. Walker's having a go at the lad he's with. He's saying you should be cutting inside, but I can't say Walker's had a particularly good game. Oh, he did well to keep that in. Lucky. I thought he'd overkicked that then Jesus, but I mean, he stopped running, but he carried on going, kept it in. Would have been dangerous. And the crowd's gone flat again, it's just all flat. And Rodri has it. We had Jesus running through. And Jesus just didn't get on side in time. Oh! Rodri hits the bar from 25, 30 yards. Well, the keeper saved it. It's a good save. But Rodri smashed that bit like how he did against Everton. Just forced him perfectly. Clean hit. Keeper. I think keeper does get a hand to it. Let's have a look. He does. That's a good save. Keeper onto the crossbar. Now we're in injury time. that one goal, I think Swindon have done well. Honestly, I think they played quite well. I think they can be happy. Just Swindon are pushing for promotion, and I think if they play like this, they'll get it. They've had a couple of good counter attacks. It's just a little bit more quality, or against the weaker defense, then they would have had a good game here. Just our defense are on form. What the best defense in the league. So, well, in the Premier League anyway. But yeah, I don't think it's been a boring game. I think it's actually been a good one. And I think after the first 15 minutes, I could have seen Swindon causing us a few more issues than just going in 3-0 at half time. Kind of killed it. It was 2-0 at half time. I don't even know. They just killed it anyway. Getting to half time. 2-0, wasn't it? It's been a bit of a blur, actually. It's quite a lot of action, considering. Because who scored for that? It was Gundogan, wasn't it? Yeah, free kick. It was a good free kick. Rodri shouldn't be allowed to get to that byline either. Rodri, of all people, should not be taking on defenders and getting to the byline. They just look knackered. But they can be proud. I think they've done well. They've not caved. They've not... A lot of teams in their league would probably have gone... You know, once we went 2-0 up, could have seen us getting 5 or 6. McAtee was just a bit over-enthusiastic there, mid the foul. How's he getting a yellow card for that? Come on, ref. Just a bit enthusiastic. Last minute of injury time. That Hayden's done really well. Their right back, Hayden. Pretty good. And that's it. Full time. 4-1. I think Swindon can be happy. They got the goal. I think it's a good result for both teams. We did the business. It was a stronger team than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that strong team. But we played it. We won. I'd call it a comfortable win, I think. I think I'd go that far. It was comfortable, but... You know, well done, Swindon. Yeah, I'd be happy with one. I think that's good. I think a goal from... I think both teams be happy with that. I think more on the performance than the result. Obviously, you don't want to go out the FA Cup in the third round, but... They put out a very, very strong team. And at least they got a highlight from it as well. And the keeper made a penalty save as well. So his error in the first half kind of gets cancelled out. So he's going to feel better about himself. He got a really good save at the end as well against Rodri. But yeah, I think overall, I think everyone could be a bit happy with how that turned out. I think that's solid from everyone. Yeah, I think that's solid. Nah, honestly. Oh, I'd take it. I'd take it. It was a good game. Them kind of games you're worried that sometimes it can go 5-6 and then it just gets a bit dull, but that wasn't a dull game. It was a good game. Very exciting all the way through. I enjoyed it. Well done, Swindon. And I can see Swindon getting up to the championship this season if they carry on playing like that. If they avoid a lot of COVID, carry on playing the way they are, playing out from the back. Maybe kick it a bit longer. But yeah, good. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a. I'm gonna go pee because I've needed to pee for about 2 hours. I'm gonna go do that. Then I go put my reaction video. But thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Yeah, thanks for chilling with. Thanks for the conversation. It's quite nice. Yeah, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Game. Well done, everyone. And I think our next game is Chelsea. Yeah, it's Chelsea at home. I won't be doing a watch along for that one because I'm going to be there. So that'll just be the match reaction afterward. I'm looking forward to going to that. Hopefully, we got a few players back from COVID and Pep's back. I think we're going to need him back for that game. But, oh, well, they're in League 2. I thought they were in League 1. Well, League 2. Let's hope they go up to League 1. They'll be in Championship in 2 years. Why not? Yeah, let's hope so. Come on, Swindon. I thought they were in League 1. Huh. Shows you what I know. Anyway, have fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out. Thanks for chilling. And good luck Swindon for the rest of the season. Good game. Catch the match reaction after. Bye-bye.